Hey guys, so for this get ready with me, I'm going to be showing you how I went from this to this. So to start out, I put in my contacts and also moisturized my face and my lips. Then I used the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This one is the light one. And guys, let me tell you, this primer will work wonders if you have oily skin. For foundation, I use the L'Oreal Paris Magic Nude Liquid Powder. And I'm applying it with my fingers because it is super thin. Plus, it is also recommended to use your fingers in the back description of the bottle. For concealer, I used the Instant Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline, and I applied it in a triangle shape under my eyes and on the bridge of my nose. And I also took some on my fingertips and applied it where I needed extra coverage because I am currently breaking out and I don't know why. And I'm also just using my fingertips to blend out the concealer. For powder, I used the Rimmel Stay Matte powder and applied it all over my face because I'm an oily mess if I don't. Then I'm going to be taking the NYX Wonder Stick in the shade Medium, and I applied it on the sides of my nose to make it look slimmer and on the hollows of my cheeks to slim down my face as well. Then to set my face, I used the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. For my brows, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade and outlined the bottom part of them. Then I just filled them in, nothing crazy. Then I set them with the Ulta Brow Gel to make sure that they stay in place all day. To prime my eyes, I used the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer from the Furry collection, and then I went over them with some translucent powder as well. For my eyes, I use the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm starting out with the peanut butter shade and applying it in my crease with a fluffy blending brush. Blah. Then I'm taking the color Truffled and I'm putting it in the outer and inner corner of my lid to give it a kind of three-dimensional look. Then I'm going to be going over it with the color Cocoa Chill. I think that is what it's called, and doing the same thing. And I'm also going to work it into my crease and blending it out. Then taking the color Peanut Butter again, I'm going to be filling in the center part of my lid that I left clean. Then I'm going to be making sure that everything is nice and blended out. Next, I took some concealer and I kind of carved the bottom of my brows just so that they'll look a bit neater. And then I went in with the shade Coconut Cream and put it as my brow bone highlight. Now I'm just doing my normal wing, and I'm using the NYC liquid eyeliner. And then I also applied black liner to the top and bottom waterline. And then for my bottom lash line, I took the color Peanut Butter and blended it out, and then I went over it with the color Truffle. And then for my inner corner highlight, I used the color Coconut Cream again. Then I applied a thin coat of mascara to prep my eyelashes for falsies. And then I applied 2 coats on my bottom lashes. For falsies, I used the 615 Lashes by Salon Perfect. And now moving on to the rest of my face, I'm going to be taking the Ulta Mineral Bronzer and applying it over the NYX contour to bronze up my face a bit more. For blush, I used the Milani Baked Blush in the color Red Vino. I always use Milani blushes just because they're so pretty and I'm literally obsessed with them. To finish off my face, I used the Physicians Formula Highlighter in the shade Bronze Pearls, and I applied it on my cheekbones, and then I went over it with the Mary Luminizer, and I applied this a bit more up onto the side of my eyes as well. Now for lip liner, I used the Rimmel one in the color Tiramisu, and then I filled them in with the lipstick by Maybelline in the shade Nude Embrace. And this is it for the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!